Yes, I did see it. Yes, I completely ignored it. The Prime Resurgence end of year event is coming. I wasn't planning this, but I've had 3 people in 5 hours turn around and ask me about this. So if you didn't know, the Prime Resurgence is Varzai and it's over on the Maru's Bazaar, and this is where you can find old vaulted primes. And once you land, the easiest thing to do is to just press Q and go to Varzai. Click. And in there, browse wares, it shows you what she currently has on offer. You can go here and pick up the relics to get these parts. You don't always have to use Regal Aya to buy them. It is an option, but you can use Aya, which drops in-game, to get the relics, to get whichever prime actually drops from those relics, depending on which ones are out. At the moment, it was Ivara Prime and Oberon Prime, so the relics for these are there, which is great because that's a decent primary and that's an amazing secondary. That's better. The Prime Resurgence first came around as a end of the year event where every primed Warframe, primed weapon, primed... that pretty much covers it because the prime accessories were kind of available but not really all at the same time. All of it, all of them, every primed frame was released over the space of a month. Or was it more than that? I think it was something like 7 or 8 weeks. I've looked, I cannot find it. And that's where the kicker kind of comes in. I just quickly tried to have another look. I managed to find last year's, which was live until February 15th. This year, starting December 12th at 2 PM ET until January the 9th at 2 PM ET, you can get a hold of Mag Prime, Frost Prime, Volt Prime, Loki Prime, Rhino Prime, Nyx Prime, Trinity Prime, Limbo Prime. Yeah, Rotation 1, 8 frames. Then Rotation 2 from January 9th until February 6th, there will be 8 more frames. That has gone up from 14 last year to 16 frames that will be returning. I'm kind of not surprised not to see... Well, actually, hold on. Oberon wasn't there, was he? No. I was going to say, Ivara and Oberon should not be on this list because, well, obviously, if we go in, it's kind of the current active one, so it would make no sense for them two to be there. So from now until February, you can easily say that's 18 of the current vaulted prime frames. Though that being said, if you look at the notes, Ivara and Oberon will actually remain through the Prime Resurgence during the event. You kind of contradict yourself. It says
we saw things.
Remain available through Prime Resurgence during the event. No, they won't, because they will in fact not be disappearing on the 12th, which is, oh, I don't know, 5 days and 17 hours from right now. Instead, they will be leaving on the 12th. So come the 12th, the 19th, sorry. So come the 12th of December, Ivara and Oberon will in fact still be there, because their rotation may not change until the 19th. I have a few more questions about that, but obviously the weapons that coincide with these will also reappear, and that is quite a lot of weaponry. But no, this is not, just like last year, this is not all of the primes that are currently in the Prime Vault. The event originally kicked off when Prime Resurgence was new, and all of the primed frames that were in the vault, all of the prime weapons that were in the Prime Vault, were all released over a short period of time, and the Prime Vault eventually became the Prime Resurgence. It pretty much works the same way. They just changed the UI for it and give a person that you go to buy them from instead of doing missions to get them from. So you have to use the Aya to buy the relics instead of getting the relics from missions. Apart from that, it pretty much stayed the same. If you want to buy it using real money, you've got to buy the Regal Aya to buy the Prime stuff pre-built. They've added an extra step to it. It's a little bit annoying. A lot of people didn't like this, but over the space of the next 2 months, easily, because it's on till February 6th. It's December 7th, 16. 18 prime frames will return, obviously with their weaponry as well. So the Ankyros Prime, the Boltor Prime, should be coming with Rhino. I'm very aware this says PlayStation 4 in the corner. This was just the page that I happened to be able to come across. Hydroid should be coming with the Nami Solo Prime. What else did you have? Now, I cannot remember what your actual other weapon was. The Ballistica Prime. Also, I think they've got a bit of an asset problem going on at Digital Extreme right now because a lot of these images are not working. And more importantly, Gora Prime, not that old of a Prime, will be returning.
Hopefully, some pretty thing is there to do it.
Hell of a frame, to be fair. With the Astilla Prime, the Volnus Prime. I could do this for all of them, but it would just take absolutely forever. Nyx will not guaranteed to be the prime weapons that come with the frames, by the way. Cindo Prime should be returning, as should... What did Nyx come with? The Cindo Prime and... It just says Elite Prime Warframes. Really? The Haiku Prime. So the Haiku Prime should also be returning. There is a lot of these to go through. I wanted to show Frost's being the oldest. Frost never had a Prime Access. Why am I not showing Ember's Prime Access? Notice who's missing. Mag would technically be the oldest Prime on this list who had a Prime Access because she came after Ember. Ember was first, then it was Mag. After that, I've completely lost track. Unlike last year, where it was 14 frames, this year it's 18 frames. So there is 4 more, considering there is technically the ongoing one that is going to extend past it. Nova was there last year because she's in the picture. Ember wasn't. Huh. Why wouldn't they? Ember wasn't there last year. I mean, technically Ivora was there last year, so was Oberon, and technically they're there this year. It's the same frames, just more of them. At least they haven't gone and used Ember in the artwork because Ember won't be there. Bit of a shame, but hey, if you have been searching for that particular frame, that particular Prime frame, it's worth keeping an eye on, because now's going to be the time to get the hold of that relic to be able to farm for those parts. With that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.